Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Snoo, and today I want to bring to your attention a Scarab that is being dramatically overlooked currently by the juicing and or Magic Find community. I think this Scarab you see on the screen deserves a front row seat at the table of the Magic Find juicing commentary. It's being overlooked in two separate ways. Most people are not aware this Scarab does impact eldritch minion spawns, the Eater of World influence, Exarch influence. So if you didn't know that, your eyes are lighting up right now. If you know anything about juicing, you know how big of a deal it is to get 40% increased pack size. That is essentially the difference between Wandering Path and not Wandering Path in leagues gone by. That's how profound that is. The Atlas was also buffed to give us already the same power of Wandering Path returned to us through increased pack size there, as well as gifting the notables, which gives us even more altars than before. So that's the second front here. It's going to have more monsters, more premium monsters. In the face of losing 500% enraged monsters means every monster is valuable this time around, and that's going to spawn even more altars, which is going to give us even more quantity and rarity, which is going to drop even more loot, whether you're farming divination cards, uniques, currency, doesn't matter. If you're focusing on raw drops, again, I think this is going to be a major player moving forward, and I intend to use this Scarab in most of my future strategies. I really can't wrap my head around any other way of doing it. Now, of course, there are going to be some super niche strategies that absolutely mandate for specific Scarabs. I know this whole like Anarchy, All Flames meta, strong box meta is definitely one that demands, you know, very, very tight-knit strategy around the Scarabs on that, but take it from me, this is going to be a big deal moving forward, and at least in terms of how I strategize around things, I'm going to want this in my map because I know how much impact that's going to be to have all those extra monsters and all those extra altars. Go figure, this is going to synergize directly with other things like the Elder Scarab, which may or may not play a major role in future strategies, but of course it's indirectly going to be impacted by Scarab of Monstrous Lineage, so you can just kind of imagine how much insane pack size could be at play. I'm going to demonstrate to you what I'm talking about by showing you a map with an outrageous amount of pack size. You're doing kind of an experimental atlas here, trying to explore some possible 8-mod corrupted map farms. This will feature ambush on the map device, but no ambush Scarabs to speak of. Of course, Delirium is going to be there to crank up the innate monsters quantity, and then Beyond does drop maps, but not super reliably. But the Eldritch Minions drop maps, and so do Elder Minions. So, kind of how the strategy works here. That atlas will be linked down below. Oops, I need to go grab another Scarab. Forgot to put that one in. And there we go. This will line up nice. So a couple of Cartographer Scarab, these two influencing Scarabs. I'm going to put Eater of Worlds, Ambush on the map device, and get a load of the pack size you're about to see in this 8-mod corrupted map with beyond what Wandering Path used to give. This is 68% here already right off the bat. Again, I get this plus Shadow of Hunger. The Eldritch Minions have 40% plus 40% increased pack size. So this is something like almost 150% pack size of Eldritch Minions. There's the influence there. We already dropped one map. And, you know, the map's obviously quite variable on the drops. But they absolutely come. I don't know exactly what I'm averaging yet. I'd say somewhere, 5 to 10 maps an average. Sometimes it's a lot less. Sometimes you get the map dupe altars too, which is going to be a major impact here. Getting all those extra altars, I might see map duplication, which could be a big deal. So, if you're used to just kind of, generic gameplay, you might not know what the heck is going on. But, I mean, this is just an absolute truckload of monsters spawning the map. Again, we got Delirium, we got Beyond, we got Elder Influence, we got Eldritch Influence. And we also have the native monsters that were on the map to begin with. There, I'll finally hit one with Quant Rarity for you. And, this particular strategy that I'm doing is obviously leaning a little bit heavy on speed and clearing through. But, it's just experimental right now. But I just wanted to show you just how wildly packed this map is. You can get kind of some potential at, what is in store for the future. This could be a lot of Scarab drops. It could be a lot of You know, map drops, could be a lot of different things, depending on how the strat's set up. Alright, so that's basically it on the map. I mean, a few maps dropped in there. That was, you know, obviously very cheap because the Scarab's apparently still 1 chaos, and I guess that's what it's going to cost for the entire league. But there you go. Like, that is just a very simple showcase of how thick those maps can get. And yeah, even if T17 farms, T16 farms, as long as you can spawn eldritch minions, you're going to have a good time with the influencing Scarab of Hordes. So give it a try. And let me know in the comments what you think. If you think this Scarab also has some real potential, or by all means, let me know your true thoughts if you're thinking the other way. See you in the next video.